So this is one of my first ones. I kind of like the helmet sash and stuff, but again, it's really kind of retro-y. I really started paramilitary, I guess, so a little bit more tactical. I started that way. That was before we kind of had the discussion with the committee and a bunch of other people. They were saying more thing. I got like the side sash kind of thing.
This almost looks like World War One, like trench warfare.
Well, that was kind of that was kind of
it's military.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, because the Beacon before her might have probably handed her down her gear, which was kind of my idea, was that if he was World War I, World War II Beacon, he would have paramilitary stuff that he had as the Beacon, and he would hand it down to her, and then she would personalize it and make it her own. On that note, so it ended up being a little bit there. So she's wearing like a tight neck thing or whatever, and she's kind of all covered up, and the ponytail out the back. The round goggles and stuff is kind of combat boots. Yeah, still got the brace. I figured she'd still just be wearing like kind of olive drab pants. We didn't really come up with a color scheme. All of our drawings are kind of black and white. We'll talk about color. This one here I don't like at all. It was kind of rough. I think it was one of my first ones. Cross sash.
Like Michael Jackson.
It's actually, I don't know. This one here, you can tell whenever you're doing this thing. That's the reason why you do a bunch of iterations, right? You can do one drawing, you think it's great, and then you move on to the next one, and you think, oh, that's a bad idea. This one's a bad idea. Yeah. I kind of like the boots, like with the fold over kind of buttons and stuff. Is kind of a neat thing. The goggles are just stupid. I don't even know what I was really thinking there. This one here is like the biker beacon. This is one where I started kind of thinking that maybe it was a little bit more like, again, I like the boots, so I kept them. I kept the pants because I was getting kind of lazy. But we were kind of, this was one I started thinking, you know what, she's going to be out in St. John Winters in the helmet. Looks like a miner. This is the beacon miner, you know, like she's, I don't know.
Used to being in the dark.
Used to be in the dark, yeah. Next one. This is where I started moving it a little bit more. I was thinking, like, actually, like, as a beacon, like, there's the ring, but what if there's other aspects of it? Like, maybe if it's, like, a full, like, jewelry kit or something. I don't know. So, like, it has, like, the emblem in the middle that, like, maybe has, like, a jewel or something, and it could kind of light out from that one. She's got a cape. I got a little bit more superhero-y with the gauntlets down here. Let her hair kind of be a little bit more loose. And again, more with the goggles. I went kind of like the cat's eye kind of pointed goggles. This kind of shoulder bit that would maybe be a hard metal would go down into the cape, so she has some like shoulder pads. Like you were saying, like Judge Dredd kind of shoulder pads.
I like the medallion on the chest.
That's an element I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, I think
we could totally switch that up for the ring.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, we can change that.
Yeah.
Or if it could be whatever, or if it could be whatever she wanted. Because what if it's a mystical thing, it could change. Because like the idea of it passing it down, it would differentiate between people. So maybe he had it as a ring, the guy that gave it to her. Then maybe for her, she turned it into a medallion or an amulet. It could just be a. Yeah.
Or like it could start out as a ring that she wears just like every day.
Yeah.
And then when she puts her gear on, it becomes part of her suit too.
Oh yeah, so it's kind of like the flat.
Where the light radiates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so this one here, I don't know. This one's kind of got. Again, I used the emblem again. I kind of got stuck in this kind of triangular shape. This helmet.
Actually, I don't mind it.
The helmet, yeah.
I don't mind that at all.
I think with some refinement, it could work.
Yeah.
You know, this one's a little bit more armored because it got some metal plating and stuff around her midriff and stuff like that, and the armor pads. Again, I was kind of thinking like if each one of these circles or whatever could emit light from like different things, so she's always kind of glowing in some way. This here is kind of moving a little bit more. Metal plating and stuff for the chest and everything. This one here I went a little bit more mysterious. This is one of my more favorite designs. Again, she has a pendant that's kind of attached to the drapey hood.
Oh, okay.
I like the armored face mask. I think it's kind of a neat thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot more to say about this one. I just kind of like it. I think it has a nice visual aesthetic. She's got the round reflectors, her bicycle reflectors on her wrists and around her elbows and her knees.
What?
Bicycle reflectors. She's putting up bicycle reflectors or whatever. This one here is like a little bit more sleek. Again, it's kind of, I was thinking like, what if maybe she, needed to blend in a little bit more. Again, bomber jacket.
Yeah.
That kind of came from her thing. She's got the pendant in there, goggles, tied back hair. Something a little bit simpler, right? Like she could drop this stuff pretty quick and walk down the street, and nobody would be able to be like, "Hey, there goes the beacon."
Yeah.
It gives her a younger look as well. I find.
Yeah. And this one's kind of my favorite. This one's a little bit more superhero-y, I think. Just kind of, again, the armor or whatever with the lights and the hair. I think, honestly, I put more effort into the hair and the face in this one. I think that kind of makes her a little bit more appealing.